What's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Clark Hazlett, better known as Adventure Athlete, and welcome back to another video. For those of you guys that are new to my channel, welcome. Do me a favor and consider subscribing down in the description below. Also, one thing real quickly, because I've had a lot of new subscribers join the Adventure Athletes family, do me a favor and comment down below where you guys are from. I'm really curious. Eventually, I want to build like this world map in my apartment and get a chance to put a bunch of different tags that all represent all of you guys as my subscribers. But with that said, it's now time to get into the top 10 accessories football players need in their dorm room.
Let's go!
How I decided to put this video together was I looked at accessories that are not necessarily needed, but are complementary to football players to have in your dorm room. Starting with accessory number 1. So as you guys can see here, I've got what is left of my mini hoop. This thing has been put to a lot of use over the past couple of years. Matter of fact, I literally broke the backboard like 3 weeks ago with a couple of my buddies when we were playing one-on-one in my dorm room. By having a mini hoop in your dorm room, you always have some fun activity that you can do. Plus, if you do have some ladies over, you can, flirt a little bit and see if they can make some shots here or there. Maybe play a little pickup game. But ultimately, these are for when you're playing ball with your homies and it's late nights on the weekends and you guys are just kicking back. You can always get in a good little sweat playing a little game of one-on-one in your apartment/dorm room. Let's now move on to accessory number 2. Accessory number 2, I have a TV/projector. And for those of you guys that are in your college dorm room, there's going to be a lot of opportunities, especially if you're a student athlete, that you will have some downtime. Or if you're wanting to watch some film, it's always nice to have a TV in your apartment because one, all you need is an HDMI cord to plug into your computer, then to plug into your TV, and then you got a bigger screen to watch film on. Also, number 2, you get a chance to have a little Netflix and chill, you know what I'm saying? You get a great time to just kick back and watch a movie. One thing I also like to do with the HDMI cord is while I'm actually like typing up a paper or working on my computer for schoolwork, I then can blow it up on the TV as well, and that honestly just helps me just because everything's bigger and I can kind of see things a little bit better. So a TV/projector is pretty self-explanatory. There are some dorm room/apartments out there that y'all see with projectors, which I think are pretty dope. I unfortunately do not have one of those set up here, but you guys get the gist. This accessory number 2 definitely correlates with accessory number 3. Now let's get right into it. For accessory number 3, all y'all know, a lot of college athletes as well as just college students in general are gamers. So there are a variety of different gaming consoles out there. I don't know about y'all, but there's Xbox, PS4, GameCube, and especially with the rise in esports, streaming on Twitch is definitely one of the things that I know a lot of college student athletes do, as well as just college athletes, like I said, in general. So for accessory number 3, gaming console really correlates well with accessory number 2 with your TV and or projector. And these two things together really are complementary in your dorm room, but they are not a necessity. I personally do not have any gaming console or TV in my apartment now that I'm a senior in college. I actually ended up getting rid of all of that, but leave a comment down below if you guys think I should get back into gaming a little bit, and let me know what your favorite games and or consoles are to use. It's now time to move on to accessory number 4. For accessory number 4, this is one of those items that you can really bump up the aesthetic in your overall dorm room/apartment, and that is LED lights. As you guys can see right here and here, there are a variety of examples where LED lights have been placed in dorm rooms, and they really do give off that cool chill vibe homeroom feel, and it also really makes your dorm room unique. I talked a couple videos back about the magic light, which is essentially a light bulb that is connected through Wi-Fi on your phone that you can control the on and off switch to. The magic light really does correlate well with LED lights, but especially around the bedding area of your apartment as well as kind of your gaming room desk area. Those are two definite areas that I can see y'all implementing LED lights. Make sure you guys stay tuned because I'm eventually going to be doing a full college football player dorm room tour. Let me know if y'all want to see it down in the description below. All in all, getting a chance to add some LED lights to your apartment/dorm room is really going to make it unique as well as pop with the overall aesthetic. Let's now move on to accessory number 5. Alright guys, so for accessory number 5, I've got down a big mirror. For those of you guys that do live in college housing, most of you guys sometimes have your own big mirror, but for those of you that don't, a big mirror is definitely an accessory that you want to have, because every day when you wake up and get ready to go to school, whether you're a student athlete or just a college student, you're always going to want to just make sure you take 1 second to look in the mirror and make sure you're looking good for that day, unless it's one of those days that you just don't want to be seen at all. But overall, getting a chance to make sure you're checking out your outfit in the mornings before you head off to school. You know, you feel good, you look good. It's just one of those confident booster things that I definitely think really do help us as humans. And it's also really cool to have a cool mirror in your room because it just adds to the overall aesthetic and interior design of your overall dorm room. So y'all are definitely going to want to get a chance to check out a big mirror in your dorm room / apartment, and then putting those LED lights around it. Fire. Let's now move on to accessory number 6. Moving on to accessory number 6, like I said, these are accessories you really do not need in your dorm room, but they are really cool encompassing accessories that y'all can really incorporate into your dorm room to spice things up. And for number 6, we've got turf / rug. In my apartment, personally myself, I have both a rug and a nice big strip of AstroTurf. It kind of just adds to that football aesthetic in my apartment. I didn't intentionally go out and buy this turf. I was using it for a school project, but now the turf is just in my room, but it does really add a little bit of a football vibe into my apartment, which I really do like. All I did was go to Lowe's and bought pretty much just a 10 by 10 yard strip of turf, and I really do like it. It also does protect your carpet a little bit, but like I said, at the end of the day, it really just adds that aesthetic. So for those of you guys that are football players, I definitely would recommend checking out some turf, and you can never go wrong with a rug. Make sure you guys stay tuned, like I said, for my dorm room video. I'm gonna get a chance to show you guys my turf, but for now, I'm gonna keep it a little secret. Let's now move on to accessory number 7. For accessory number 7, I've got for you guys a floating wall shelf. Now, this is one of those accessories where if you're living in college housing and you're really not allowed to drill into the walls, you're gonna struggle with this accessory. But essentially, as you guys can see right here, the floating wall shelf does really give this cool aesthetic to your room that allows you to have photos of your family and friends in your college apartment and dorm room. The people that really got you to where you are today are the ones you really got to be thankful for, and by showing appreciation, by having them up in your dorm room / apartment is something I really advise y'all to do. As well as for me personally, I just like getting a chance to wake up every morning, and when I can't see my mom and dad, I know they're right there next to me. So I do really think these floating wall shelves really do add a little bit more meaning to your dorm room / apartment, as well as makes your apartment a lot more unique and really gives that home field vibe now that you're gone and away at college. Let's now move on to accessory number 8. For accessory number 8, as you guys just saw, is a mini fridge. This is definitely one of those things in college you guys are definitely going to want for a variety of reasons. For student athletes and football players specifically, whenever you guys go to the dining hall in your first 2 years, or however you guys have your dining situation set, you definitely are going to want to get a chance to bring some leftovers home. I would always bring one of those little Tupperware containers from Walmart to the dining hall, have my dinner, and then load that baby up and take it back to my apartment so I can have a snack for later. Your mini fridge is the best place to store it. Some of you guys might have like the community refrigerator in your dorm room, but that's definitely not something you want to be a part of. So not only can you put some leftover food inside your refrigerator, but you can also have that extra good stuff for those of you guys that are over 21 inside your freezer. And then eventually, once y'all end up going off campus and getting your own apartment with a bigger refrigerator, it's always nice to still have some extra space, because as football players, we eat a lot of food in your apartment / dorm room. Let's now move on to accessory number 9. Alright guys, for accessory number 9, as you guys can see here, I've got a putter and a putt-putt golf launcher, where essentially you can put this thing in one side of your apartment or even in the hallway in your dorm room. And then the game is you got to putt in one of these 1, 2, or 3 slots. This is another one of those extra added accessories y'all can have in your apartment, whether you're hanging out with a girl and she doesn't want to play video games, or you're trying to have a couple of guys over and just hang out, and not all of y'all can be playing video games at the same time. Having both this and the mini hoop have been great extra accessories to have in my apartment, because whenever I have my homies come over and kick it, we always got something to do whenever we're talking about life or just hanging out. It's now time for the last and final accessory, number 10. Alright guys, so for the last and final accessory every football player needs in their dorm room has to be an instrument. For me personally, it's a guitar as well as a piano. The reason why I put this on the list was because as a student athlete, as well as just a college student in general, we always need something that we can kind of just do to get away from everything that's going on in life. And this past summer, I really turned to the guitar as like my getaway to everything that goes on in my life. So it's definitely something that I would recommend y'all just have in your room. Plus, it's one of those things, if you guys can learn how to play play guitar, which is pretty easy to do, especially if you guys watch YouTube videos. Whenever you fellas have like some ladies over to hang out and they ask you, oh my gosh, can you play the guitar? It's one of those like kind of like chick magnet things that y'all are definitely gonna want to have in your apartment. But then you just gotta make sure you're actually gonna be able to play the guitar. One last thing before I let you guys go, for those of y'all that made it this far in the video, I got a big announcement coming soon because I've over the summer been working on writing a song called Throwback, and I'm just now starting to record it in the studio. So that song is going to be released towards the end of November, and I'm really excited to see how it's going to turn out. Comment down below #throwback if you made it this far in the video, and here I go. I'm going to give this thing a shot here. If only I could throw back to the days as a quarterback, always on the comeback, dropping back like ready on the counterattack. Gotta make a play, gotta make a play, take a chance downfield to win the day. First down and touchdown on Friday nights, come on, that's how we roll. Thank you guys so much for showing love and support. I really am looking forward to the future. I got a lot of cool things coming for you guys that are in the works right now. Make sure you guys subscribe and leave a like, and thank y'all so much. I'll see you in a couple of days.